This topic explores some of the ways that the government might be involved in the weaponization of poverty. It was W.E.B. Dubois, an American sociologist and pan-Africanist, who proposed the concept of the talented tenth. In these excerpts from his book, The Talented Tenth, he said, "The Negro race, like all races, is going to be saved by its exceptional men. The problem of education, then, among Negroes, must first of all deal with the talented tenth. It is the problem of developing the best of this race, that they may guide the mass away from the contamination and death of the worst within the race and other races." The concept of the talented tenth encourages elitism, meaning that a nation should be led by the best people within it. This seems ideal in a democratic society, especially when elections are free and fair. Poverty can be weaponized with complicated or unclear land laws and ownership rights, where the application for a certificate of occupancy is often tedious and expensive. This eventually leads to governmental seizures of private land without adequate compensation to private owners and investors. There is also the ghettoification of minority communities, where there is little to no basic infrastructure provided. Now, these communities often lack good roads, hospitals, public toilets, and more. Oftentimes, when development eventually comes to these communities, it comes in the form of gentrification and demolitions. The poor residents of these communities are often displaced without compensation and are often replaced by the rich elites who eventually take over. There is also the privatization of infrastructures, which initially served the general public. Tell me why local food markets are being demolished and rebuilt as mega markets that are only affordable to the rich and upper middle class. What will happen to the local pepper seller if they can no longer afford a shop in the market after it is remodeled? Just the other day, in 2024, I passed by the former post office in Sabo Yaba of Lagos, Nigeria, and I saw what appears to be a real estate sign on it. Even some of our renovated public markets now carry the names of wealthy politicians, as if it wasn't renovated with taxpayer money. Here are my questions. Who collects the millions in rent that comes from these markets? How is the money disbursed in the local communities? Or is it income to the local political class? But above all this, I believe the scariest weapon of all is the criminalization of poverty. So, if their plan is to build wealth and latch onto power indefinitely, then we should explore some of the ways that their monetary policies affect us all. Join me in fighting weaponized poverty. Get the book and watch the documentary by subscribing to the newsletter using the link below. With that said, I will see you in the next episode.